Welcome to the stream, everybody. How you doing? Hello, Xanadu. Hello, Pops. Hi, Dragon. Samus is here. Hi, Ukulele. Hey, Christian Ninja. There's the Christian Ninja. The Christian Ninja. I'm one of many Christian Ninjas. He's the Christian Ninja. For all your Christian Ninja needs, go and see him. How you doing, man? What's going on? How is life? Sorry, I got the best coffee in the world, and so I'm so wanting to drink all of it right now. It's just, I'm like, man, that coffee was good. Slip, sip. Man, that coffee was good. Sip, sip. It's getting better as I go down. Just came from Epitome Stream and watched a young man named Matt come to know Jesus and get saved for the first time. Yo, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Jones. Not sure this counts, but I'll take it. Hi, Dragon. Good to see you. Yo, thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Prime. If you got Prime, now's a great time to throw down that Prime sub. This is a great time at, beginning of the month and all that. So I'd love to hear that story. Maybe Epitome will regale us with the story. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear what happened, because that's pretty cool. It's always a blessing to be part of being able to introduce people to God and then introduce them to Jesus for the first time. It's a special thing. Very, very cool. Hi, Wolfcat. Good to see you. Saw you were on stream early. Was that today or is that? Yeah, that was today, right? You were on stream super early today. Or at least maybe that's when you always stream. But for me, that was early. When I was messing around on my phone and I'm like, hey, look, Wolfcat's on. Holy moly. I know that I've got a distinct time for streaming. It is from 12 o'clock my time to 3 o'clock. That's when my body is able to function. That's when I'm able to do it. After 3 o'clock, I go blah, 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 blah. Before 3 o'clock, I'm like, but in the middle there, just yeah, it's good. It's a beautiful day outside where I am. It's nice. It's only 0, I think. Lovely. How's the weather where you are? Is it nice outside? Start at 2 in the... Oh, did you really? Oh, 2 in the afternoon your time. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it was crazy for me. So that means, because it was a Thursday here, does that mean you have... didn't have to go to work or something like that? Or do you... I don't know your deal. So I don't know your deal. So I'm just... 2 o'clock is again, people are weirded about my time, noon. There's Epitome! Speaking of which, hello, my friend! Incoming biblical raid from Epitome. How are you? Hello, Oranga! Or is it Oranja? Oranja? Bienvenue et welcome, Oranja! Hello. Epitome, my friend! I just heard the good news from Xanadu that a new dude from Oranga, okay, far out. That you were part of being able to bring someone to the Lord. Hi, Rovell. Good to see you. I'd love to hear a bit of the story. I don't know if you have time. Nuclear Rainbow. There you go. That's cool. I like that name too. So Epitome, if you have a minute to just kind of type down a little bit. Well, yes. You sure you weren't involved at all? Like, not even a little bit? Yeah, I'd love to hear a little bit of the story. If you don't mind. I know it's going to be probably long and complicated and whatever, but just give, a bullet point or two would be lovely. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to the Christian Ninja Channel. We just got started. I've been here online for all of like 3 minutes, I think, 4 minutes. Yeah, about 5 minutes. So welcome. Oh, Gina Morales. Welcome from Panama. Nice. How is it? How is life in Panama? How is the weather? How is the political unrest? We have tons here. Do you get to enjoy that too? Hey, Shu. Good to see you. Vessel. Yes. Yeah. Obviously, that's the deal. I don't have a job. I'm a housewife. I generally start earlier, but today was the co-op with the Discord peeps, so I started later. Oh, that's cool. See, do you do a Discord only thing? I've been banging my head against that for about like 2 years, trying to figure out how to do exclusive streams. But you know what's funny? I've got people that are like, don't do exclusive stuff. I don't like it. I want everybody to play. And then I'm like, but I want to do something special. And they're like, don't. Just every day is special with you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Panama, man. I got a pastor friend who goes down to Panama. I think that's where he goes for various reasons. Hey, Luce, good to see you. By God's providence, he brought Matt Rovell, nice, to my tiny channel so that he can hear the gospel because he wants to learn about Christianity. I'm slowly and carefully explaining the gospel to him, and by God's grace, Matt responded to the gospel. Hey, so he did that through text, I assume, right? You saw that through chat? Hello, my friend DJ. Good to see you. How's DJ? Lay Dan. Nice. Love your emotes, by the way. Those are nice, solid graphic emotes. I like those. Very, very bold. Good color scheme, considering they are, unlike other color schemes, so they stick out. Very, very cool. I think it'd be interesting to be leading people through the Lord through chat, because, like, I don't know. I totally agree that chat and text made like conversations are they're legit, whatever. But there's always, I don't know, for me anyway, there's always a part of my mind that's like, are they joshing? Are they messing with me? Are they are they paying attention? Are they they're just saying what I want to hear? Is this like a troll? Like, there's some stuff in the back of my mind. So I don't know if maybe that's just me and my baggage, but let's just take, like, I believe very strongly just taking people at their word and giving them the benefit of the doubt. So good to see you. Self-made. Oh, they're great. They really are. They're really, really good. Snow day here. Let's look out my window. Every day is a snow day here, man. The kids these days, son of a gun, they get more snow days than I got in all of my school career. They have more snow days this year than I got in the entire time I went to school. And I grew up on a mountain in Alberta, in Canada. We had snow. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, that's epitome. That's one of my things too. Like, if you go look at my ministry overview, like the thing that I present, that's the pattern, right? Find me, get connected to my community. I help you find a good local church. That third step is hard though, man. Like, I don't know if you found a special way to do that, but it's, boy, oh boy. Someone says, I'm off in like Panama. There's a good example. I'm looking for a church in Panama. I don't know. All I can do is teach you how what a good church looks like. How are we doing today? We're doing well. Today I'm doing well on stream in this room as I speak to you this very moment. I'm doing okay. Outside this room is complex and confusing, and inside the room is good. So I am here with you for the next few hours. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do a Devo. We're gonna chat about some Bible stuff. We're gonna talk about contentment. Then we're gonna get into playing some Genshin Impact. Weather here in Pittsburgh has been on one this week. Oh, has it really? All right. I mean, you got to do it. It's wintertime, right? Now people are being a bit more cautious, and you don't send the kid out to freeze their self off, their fingers off, just because you want them to get out of the house. I'm in my happy place. That's exactly what this is. So, like, and it's a little destroyed. Like, if I showed you, like, I've got junk now. I didn't used to. Like, I used to have like space because I was doing VR stuff over here, so I needed the floor space. And my desk, I don't like it when my desk is super cluttery, but I've got lots of stuff on here now, and so I know I got to clean it up. But generally, my office, and this is probably true for you too, your office or environment looks like your brain looks. So I'm busy and I'm a little off. So my office is busy and a little off. Part of a Discord group with various content creators. We have a variety of people, so Though we're still a group, we should still work for you too, because Discord peeps appreciate special event. Yeah. Because what you want to do. Eventually you get to sub an event. Okay, yeah. So actually what we're doing, like with Taco, so the Alliance for Creative Outreach, which is the network of content creators, a network I'm creating. We're all moving very soon. In fact, this is sort of an announcement for everybody. We're moving very soon to a collective Discord with all four Taco people, me, Quiz, Ukulele, Chovy, moving our general chat over to one united Discord. That might be fun to do some like crossover stuff just for the Taco people. That'd be kind of neat. And then my Discord is going to be coffee supporters and subscribers only, right? Because then I can do fun stuff with them. I thought it's funny that you say that, because I thought we were the only ones doing that. The only ones who were able to like to get together and say, close your Discord or shut down your part of your Discord and bring it together. A lot of people don't want to do that. 70 degrees, Nuclear Rainbow says. And today it's like 25. Oof, that'll make your teeth hurt. Yeah, we've had days like that. When I was in Alberta, we had something called a Chinook, Chinook, a Chinook. And what it would do is the wind would come over the mountains and it would catch, I don't know, magic weather things would happen, and we'd go from like minus 20 to plus 25 Celsius. And it was just like, we would be all out there, and just, it was like spring, it was like summer, we're all out there in our t-shirts, and it was great. Everything's melting, but it's blowing at like 150 miles an hour, and that was fun. And then it would go away, and then it would freeze again. Chinooks are fun. They're very, very cool. I don't know if you ever experienced one, but man, they're neat. DJ Dan says, started the stream with some migraine. Aw, all I needed was coffee. So, yeah. Well, I mean, that's medicine, right? Because coffee will shrink your corpuscles and throw it in some painkiller. Yeah, far out. Long, healthy conversation about life with chat. That's so good. I mean, if you're stressed out. So what you look at what DJ said, right? Started the stream, my head hurt. Started the stream, my head hurt. But then I had a cup of coffee, which is a balm to the soul for those of us who really enjoy it, but it's also got a little bit of medicine in it. Threw down a painkiller, and then de-stressed through talking to a friend, and eventually things go down. So yeah, self-care, man. Self-care is important, and nobody will do it for you, right? Hey, Pineapple, how you doing? I've been saying his name right. So there. Haha. Good to see you, Double Pixel. Working so hard on Planet Taco. Man, it's good. We're doing a big thing is happening on Planet Taco that I can't tell you about, but we are going to be doing a big update soon. So if you are part of my coffee support team, there are a bunch of you now. Remember, you can get access to Planet Taco, which is a Minecraft server with 200 mods and all kinds of fun stuff. Individual creators that have different islands. You can join a creator island and all play together, and then we have there's gonna be 7 different dimensions, not just the nether and not the end, but other ones. It's amazing. It's Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft. It's gonna be good. It is good. I enjoy playing on it. You go to my island looks really cool. I don't get on it enough because, my entire life has been trying to figure out fundraising for the last 2 weeks. I'm losing my mind. But it's okay. We're getting there. I just spent this morning, I spent a good 45 minutes talking to a guy who that's what he wants to do. Can you imagine feeling the call of God to be a fundraiser on behalf of ministries? Your job is to discover ministries and go get money for them. I can't even imagine that. Fundraising is blah. So the fact that this guy likes it, that's weird. I have been working really hard to try to figure out my music there, Rainbow. Honestly, I tried to find some meme music, and I'm trying to find some decent music to listen to in the background. I've got 3 different lists. I've got the startup list, which is all hype music. I've got the lo-fi one, and then I've got this one, which is sort of the hype middle ground music. And then of course the Devo one, which is all just people humming quietly in the background, like church. Gotta wake up early. Few hours. Thank you for coming by, DJ. You have a great rest, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. There are a lot of people out there going through a lot of stuff. Every day I get another comment or two or three from folks, and on the community here, we got folks that are going through some really, really tough stuff. Life-changing, body-changing, relationship-changing, future-changing stuff. It's heavy out there. And so I'm so glad we have a community. I'm so glad we're hanging out together. It means so much to me that you would be here, that we could be chatting together. We could have fun together. We can share our hearts with one another. We can, support one another, then move that to the Discord and pray for each other. Like, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal to me. I know it's a big deal to you. Anybody who's a creator on here, and has their own community, we're not for a good creator. It's not just about amassing people into a place and calling yourself popular. It really is, I'm a human being and I need help, and I'm going through a lot, and I've had a hard time with people out there. So internet people are my people, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Bringing everyone together has benefits, not just fun events, but support from fellow creators. Yeah. You should go look at the Taco Network, Wolfcat. Like the website. That's what we're doing. But a few problems with Discord creators that were very supportive and also protective. Yep. They gave me some crucial advice that helped me later on. That's the other thing, different points of view and knowledge in areas. Yes, for sure. And that's why I think, and one of my experience anyway, with the Christian creator sort of arena here, is there's a lot of them that are like separated. Hey Spark, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Just a little Spark. Amazing creator. Such a good creator. You should all be following Spark. So we talked when I first started this 2 years ago. I noticed this. God called a bunch of people out to join online ministry and to get involved in streaming ministry, Twitch ministry, content creation, for the sake of gospel and community. And they were all really diverse. They were just everywhere, and each of them had a sort of a similar vibe, which was, I want to work with people, but you can't touch my stuff. I believe in community, but I was burned IRL, and therefore I distrust anybody who wants to touch my community. And then you'd have organizations that would come together, and the organizations would be, come join the Discord if you're a creator. That's great. We won't touch your stuff. We won't hold you accountable. We won't do any kind of authority over you. We won't have anything to do with you unless you want to post something. And as I was looking through kind of the world there and being like, I get it, but that's not how scripture defines Christian relationship. That's not how ministries really operate well. That's not how people are designed. We're designed to be interdependent. We require giving of ourselves, bearing each other's burdens, confessing our sins to one another. Those who are mature, going out and getting those who are falling off the cliff and pulling them back. We require the interdependence from one another, and therefore that's going to require risk. It requires people going, okay, I'll release my control on my Discord, of my control of my my week, my calendar, and allow other people to get into it and mold it, and to be able to work together on it to become greater than the sum of its parts. But it's hard to do, because a lot of people, as soon as they hear accountability, authority, commitment, contract, whatever expectation, they run for the hills, because they've seen what's happened with that and how it's been misused and maligned and used poorly in their life. It's hard to do. They help you stay safe from possibly dangerous people. Gave me very helpful tips. That's really good. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, Pops. Sorry, I saw your note, bud. That's cool. Thank you so much. They help me stay. Yeah, that's cool. How'd you get your name, Wolfcat? Did I ever ask that? Because MC is either Mick something because you're Scottish, or it's Master of Ceremonies, and then Wolfcat. I'm just kind of curious as to how'd you get that? We should is Pops Racer. Let me click on that. Is they a thing? Are they a streamer? I didn't think they were a streamer. I could be wrong. Let me just check. Boy, this computer's slow. Come on, baby. You can do it. Nope. 1 follower. Not a streamer. No need to shout out. Good to see you all. Tell you what, we're going to jump into a Devo, a morning devotional, just kind of chatting about Bible stuff and what's going on in our lives and how it applies, and we can work together. And then we're going to get into Genshin. We're going to keep it real simple today. I have so much other things I got to do. Look what I made. I want to show you what I made. I can't hold it too close, but these are going out to here. I'll cover that, and you guys can kind of see how cool it looks. It's good. It's neat. I think it's going to be really, really cool to send out. I've been working hard. There's some people in my life that have been so amazing, in that I can't help but not give them. And I feel so. It feels so trite, dude. You know what? I've got a shiny in my eye, and I got to figure out how to get rid of that because it bugs me. I'm sure it annoys you too. But I've got people right, and so it feels so trite to send them stickers and a thank you note. But at the same time, you know what else am I going to send? Right? They want a car. They just want to be thanked. I know how that works. Wolfcat says, I'm not Scottish. I'm not a master of ceremonies. MC are my initials, and Wolfcat combo of my favorite animals. See, Wolfcat's a neat name. Wolfcat's a neat name. That's cool. Ransom would be SM Hamster Wombat. That's so good. What would mine be? Mine would be AD. What's my favorite animal? Or my top 2 favorite animals? I like flying squirrels. Archon, thank you for the donation, my friend. Dude, that is super kind of you. Bro. Thank you. Thank you. You're an awesome dude. Your support has been awesome. Your care has been awesome. Your help has been amazing. And your attitude has always been such a benefit to me. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Bootstraps, good to see you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think what would mine be AD. I like flying squirrels, and I like regular squirrels, but not as much. And fish. So I like Plecostomus. So mine would be AD flying squirrel Plecostomus. Flying Pleco. Flying Pleco. That's a good name. JC Fox Turtle. That sounds like a store, like a very fancy store. Where'd you get your polo shirt? Oh, I went to JC Fox Turtle. Oh, you did. It's so expensive there. I know, but it's worth it because of the quality. They put a lot of work into it at JC Fox Turtle. Toads. I like toads. That's his entry level drop. Toads. I like toads. Okay. You didn't even say anything else. I mean, people like toads. Mostly they like taking them apart or eating them. But maybe you like eating them. Have you ever had frog legs? By the way, has anybody ever had? I bet Ransom has had frog legs. Has anybody else had frog legs? Because they're not good. I don't know how people are so enjoying frog legs and they compare them to like chicken wings. They're not good. You do, Shu? Maybe I had bad ones or something, but we'd go to a buffet, which I know buffets don't have good food, but this one has really good food. It's a very fancy buffet, and we'd go there and they had chicken legs or frog legs sometimes. They were bony and they were like weird tasting. I don't know. Maybe you do them better, because if you're from Arkansas, yeah, maybe you do them better than they do up in Quebec. Well, it's just, you went to the wrong restaurant. Maybe, yeah. I mean, I wasn't in the States. And you guys in the South do things very different. I tell you what, fried chicken in where you guys are from is a different meal than it is up here. Totally, it's not even the same category. You guys really know how to do fried chicken. DM Dragon Dog. Good old DM Dragon Dog. Actually, you sound like you would be a dungeon master in, in D&D. Wolfcat says, after I made the name, a company has taken the Wolfcat name, and various gamers and Twitchers has made versions of my name or stolen my name. Oh, yeah. After I made it, suddenly the werewolf cat was called the Wolfcat. Yeah, exactly, right? You find out that the thing that you think you came up with, everybody else is now using. Like XtianNinja, I thought that was fairly clever, but everywhere I go, XtianNinja is taken. Right, obviously the XtianNinja is here, and obviously he probably had it before I did. But what annoys me about it the most is that, CHRISTIANNINJA, no one's using it. They all took the username and they're not using it. So I'm stuck with XtianNinja, which I'm embracing, okay? Like, look. Right? So it's a stellar looking logo. Like, that is a cool logo. I'm like, anytime you get an X involved in anything, it's just a neat looking thing, period. It just looks rad. So these are going to go out to supporters once they start the next kind of event, whatever I'm going to do. And then these ones are going out to folks. They're going to, anybody who joins as a coffee supporter soon, that's going to go out. And then I got these, then I got these. If you are a lurker and you don't know, dude, you gotta lurk, because if you get to 100K, you get a free sticker. I will send you a sticker because you spent hundreds of dollars worth of power and hours of your life lurking in my stream. It's worth it. The sticker is worth it. It's a nice sticker. You can't get it anywhere else. Yeah, yours is a really clever name, just a little spark. It seems like one of those ones out there that people would take. That would not look clear. Yeah, nearly as cool as a C, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you try to like put a C on there, it wouldn't. Yeah, you're right. It would look like the Habs. It would look like the Habs symbol. But yeah, very cool. So let's jump into people. If you smoke the devil's lettuce, oh man, you don't impart on the devil's lettuce, do you? Good gravy. Just a little spark. Man, people, am I right? Little spark partaking of the devil's lettuce. That's what I've decided from now on is the only thing I'm going to think of when I think of your name now. It wasn't in there before. It doesn't even make sense. Just a little spark. Just a little puff. Just a little toke. Just a little, those kind of things. But no, I disagree. Wolfcat says it's hilarious because I took the time to search the name. Nowhere on the internet was a Wolfcat or McWolfcat. McWolfcat, that's you now. And then suddenly, after I started using the name, it started popping up everywhere. Yeah. I mean, it could be like you don't buy a... you don't buy a green card because or you buy a green card because you think it's going to be unique and nobody has a green card, and then you look out, suddenly everybody has a green card. Could just be that. Nico, what up? I got a boxing movie and I said mentally, Punch Out was better. Like, well, I mean, Punch Out's a good game as long as you're playing the newer one. Tyson's Punch Out was basically impossible. All right, tell you what, we're going to jump into Devo. What we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about contentment, and I know that that's everybody's favorite subject, but we're going to talk through it a little bit. See if I can bring up some context here. Philippians 4, I think. 4:13. Pretty famous. It just requires some context. I blame the absolute coolness of the name. Well, it is. I mean, it's very cool. Although, I mean, like wolf cat, right? It's, when you think about it, like that doesn't sound like things people would push together. It, you know, like you go wolf cat, because you're like, well, it's my two favorite animals, right? Blech. But the, you know, why would any business out there call a wolf cat? I mean, it sounds neat. Shalomi to my homie, says Alternate Gaming. Good to see you. How are you? How's Alternate Gaming today? I hope you're well. I really do. I really, really do. We're, every day is amazing. Well, I can't argue, since I'm in Philippians, that, you know, every day is the day the Lord's made. We should rejoice and be glad in it. I will, yes, I agree. But I'll say some days are less awesome than others. Can we get that far at least? There's a level of awesomeness that is decreased on some days. Nope. Every day is equally awesome, period. Okay, fine. I'm glad you're living your best life, Alternate. That's what matters. You're living your best life. And I'm okay with that. Your happiness and contentment and joy and the awesomeness of your life does not impact me one little bit. So God bless you and keep being awesome. Tell you what, I'm going to play, pray, then we'll play. I'm going to pray, and then we're going to jump into quick Devo. God, thank you for your love. Thank you for your presence. And thank you that because you're in our life, every day really is meaningful. And it has specialness to it. And it has potential for amazing things that even if you're building us up through suffering and difficulty and misery, that it is going somewhere. You don't waste anything. Not a single teardrop, not a single part of our life goes without purpose and cannot be redeemed by you. You are immensely powerful and wonderfully creative and amazing as a father. And so that's why we depend on you. That's why we stand on your foundation, because everywhere else is wobbly. That's why we go to your scripture, even though it divides us up, splitting our very bone and marrow. You know, the sword and the spirit, soul and spirit just divided so that you see exactly who we are. We still come to your word because that's where truth is. There's nowhere we can go to hide from you. There's no height, there's no depth, there's nowhere that we can run from you. And that's good, because instinctually we keep trying to run away because of our sin, and there's nowhere we can go away from you. And you come find us. You're the prodigal son's father who waits anticipatingly. You're the good shepherd who protects the sheep. You're the one who goes out into the forest and gathers up the one after leaving the 99. And we can't believe that we're the one. That's amazing. I pray for all those who know you today, that they would love you and bless you and have a day connected to you. And I pray for those who don't know you or are fallen away from you, that they would see you in a new and special way, that they wouldn't, that the fear of you would come upon them. And at the same time, that the understanding of your love and grace would be there too. In Jesus' name, amen. Trusting God that he will do what is in your best interest always, even though you don't see the end goal. Yep. So even if you... Yep. Not in your best interest to believe God's against you. That's a good line too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bringing in dropping those theology bombs. Hey, dude, bring it. So, okay, I'll ask then, what is making today amazing for you specifically? Do you have a thing that's happening, or something you're anticipating, or something that has happened that you've been waiting for? What's making it so awesome? I thought you were doing verse of the day. I guess it already happened. No, I'm doing it right now. Nope, I'm literally just starting just now. So what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Philippians chapter 4, verse 413. So if you hit exclamation point Devo or exclamation point VOD, verse of day, you're going to get the verse of the day. It'll pop up anytime on the stream. You'll be able to see it. And then at the beginning of the stream, we're going to jump in and just kind of talk about it a little bit. We're going to talk about contentment, but it needs context. So we get to verse 13, and this is the one that gets quoted a lot, which is, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Okay. And when you take that completely out of context, it ends up sounding like no matter what I do, no matter what's on my mind, no matter what direction I go, no matter what I'm pursuing, God will make it work. I can do everything that I want to do because God will make it work. He'll bless whatever I'm doing because I'm his. That is not what this says. Okay, that is not the context. So if someone, like, if you're sitting there going, boy, this is really hard, or boy, this is really difficult, and someone says, you know what, God will be there, you can do all things through him who strengthens me, you go, yeah, thumbs up. But if you're like, I want to head in this direction, I'm not too sure if I should, and I don't know about it, and it mightn't be the bad idea, and someone comes up and goes, doesn't matter what you do, just go straight ahead, God has to bless you because you can do all things. That's not what this is saying. Let's do some context, and we'll get to what's actually going on here. I was able to study and fellowship with the creator of the universe this morning. I had personal audience with the king, despite having nothing of tangible value to give him. Amen. Bro, that's a good attitude, gaming. That's a good attitude. You're absolutely right. We do not deserve it, and yet we're invited. Sorry, Nico. If you look in the bottom corner right over there, you'll see that there's no rewards. You can apparently nuke my screen, because I don't know how to turn that off right now on my computer, but but you can, we're just during the Devo part. We don't do all the bells and whistles. Hey, is Bearded Beowulf here? Hi, Bearded Beowulf, good to see you. Let's read Philippians chapter 4, verse 10. It says, I rejoiced in the Lord greatly that now at length you have revived your concern for me. So what that is, so Paul is currently in jail. He's going through a really difficult time. He thinks he might die. He's like at the point where he's going to go stand in front of the ruler of the Roman world, right? It's going to be a big deal. And it's Nero, who's not a cool guy. And he's kind of, and this could be it. So he's in a difficult place. He's under house arrest. He's got, and when you're under house arrest, you have to be provided for by other people. You can't have a job, and yet at the same time, you can't go anywhere, but you still have to pay your bills. So you need people to help you. So he's there. The Philippian church didn't know that for a really long time, because obviously they didn't have email, they didn't have phone calls or whatever. So at some point within about a year and a half, it came around to the Philippian church that, whoa, Paul is in jail, and he's in Rome, and he's under arrest, and he's going to go before Nero. This is not good news, and they freak out. If you go to the beginning of Philippians, you'll see them absolutely losing their mind. So at the end here, Paul says, I rejoice in the Lord greatly that now at length you've revived your concern for me. I'm so glad to hear from you, because boy, did I need some help. Nuclear says, I lost my job back in 2020, went to school with no real plan, got a part-time job making minimum wage as a commercial cleaner, contractor, wondering what I'm going to do with my life. I saw scriptures someone wrote on the walls of the cleaning closets at work. I felt like God put me in this position for a reason, and I was meant to see those scriptures. Now I interviewed for a position at the place I cleaned for $35 an hour. There you go, dude. That's sick, dude. I love stories like that. Because it's not like this, this wow, crazy miracle God himself wrote on the wall. It is, I was seeking God's will, and I wanted to find it, and I was open to his word. Wherever that would come from, I was willing to meditate upon that word, think about what it said, and listen to it as a message to me, right? And so therefore, when I stumbled across this thing, and it was written on a closet somewhere, I thought, what does this tell me about God? What's going on in here? And I'm open to listening and praying about it. And God was able to use it, because God's word is living and active. It's a powerful thing. Yeah, that's great. That says as much about your willingness to listen as it does about God's grace in showing you. That's cool. All right, so verse 4, right? I rejoice in the Lord greatly now at length you've revived your concern for me. Like, thank you for sending a note, and thank you for sending help. Thank you for sending money. That was really cool. You were indeed concerned for me, but you had no opportunity, right? As in, like, they knew Paul was out there. He knew that him and the Philippians they were tight. Like, they were really, really close. He was probably closer to the Philippian church than any other church, and there was no opportunity for them to send, because they didn't know there was a problem, or they didn't know there was an issue, and so therefore they wouldn't have been thinking, let's gather up some support for Paul. And in verse 11 he continues, not that I'm speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. What he's saying there is he's like, not that I'm saying that you need to send me a whole bunch of money, not that I'm saying I have to be, wealthy, or I have to be content, like I have to be, like out of prison, or everything has to be very comfortable for me to be happy. I'm not saying please rescue me, please make my life comfortable, please, send me whatever that will make my life just infinitely better. What he's saying, I'm telling you this, I'm so thankful that you took care of me and that you love me and that you've had opportunity to bless me. Not that I'm saying that I need to be comforted or that I must live in comfort, for I have learned in whatever situation I'm in to find that contentment. Nico says, a message from the big man upstairs can come in so many ways to show a large number of examples of how he reaches so many people no matter what they're doing. If you're open to it, right? That's what Jesus was saying when he talks about the parables, right? Those who have ears to hear will hear. Those who don't, their ears will be closed. And those who hear it, understand it, they will, and reject it, they'll stand in judgment. Parables, those stories, are powerful depending on the heart of the person listening. Yeah, so he's talking about contentment. And then he continues on, he says, I know how to be brought low. How to be brought low. I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. So he's telling these Philippians, who are very generous people, who love him very much, who are concerned for him, who have sent help. He's saying, thank you for your help and thank you for your kindness. I've learned how to be brought low. I've learned how to be content when brought low. And if you remember Paul's story, if you've read it, in other parts of the scriptures, you've kind of read Colossians, like you've read all the different things that he'd been through, like shipwrecks and storms and lashes and arrests and beatings and rejection and people betraying him, and he'd just been through so much. And he's saying, I've learned through that time that if I'm brought low, I know how to be okay with that. I know how to live in that. I know how to thank God for that. I know how to see joy in that. And I know how to abound. I know that, when things are going really well, to not trust it, but at the same time, be very thankful for it, to let it be something that I take as a good thing. In every circumstance, no matter where I am, I've learned the secret, and this is where the key part of the context is, I learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. So what's the secret to living a life where you are facing either lots, as in you have more than you need, or you are actually hungry because you don't have enough, or you have an abundant amount of gifts and abilities and whatever, everything's going really, really well, or you are in need, as in you have lack? What's the secret to be able to get through a life with contentment, regardless of whether you have lots or a little bit, or whether or not you have everything you need or not enough? That's the content where he says, the secret is that my strength comes from Jesus. My strength comes from God. My strength comes from the Spirit. It doesn't come from the food. It doesn't come from the things that I'm gathering. It doesn't come from my position being brought lower or, being elevated. It doesn't come from where my, wherever I happen to be, whether I'm in prison or whether I'm off in, whether I'm in mission, whether I'm on a ship or whether I'm shipwrecked, whether I've been just bit by a snake or whether my handkerchief is out healing people. Like, regardless of what is going on, if I'm connected to God and if I'm connected to the Spirit, if I'm contented with the fact that Jesus is with me, then regardless of what's happening externally, regardless of what's happening around me, what's happening to me, I can find contentment. That doesn't mean that he's happy with it, right? And I know, and Dragonheart's right, there's a lot of people that can grasp this because they are going through a difficult time. They are not abundant. They've been brought low. They're not abounding. They are in need. And in that need, they recognize that the transient nature of life is just true. It's going to happen to everybody. The stuff that you have might not stick around. And the question is, where's your foundation? What is it built on? Where can you find your joy? And where can you find that peace? If it's in the stuff, if it's in your situation, if it's in your circumstance, if it's in the people around you, if it's whatever, then you're in trouble because all that stuff could leave. The only thing you can build your life on that will allow you to be content because it won't go anywhere, is a relationship with God, because he doesn't move. He is immutable. Nico says, exactly, depends on the person's mind and how they see it. It's like the Kingdom Hearts, it's about secret inside their heart. I may be wrong and overthinking. Hey man, if you can drop video game knowledge while talking about some Bible stuff, this is the place for it. We'll take it, Nico. The answer is Psalm 90, at least for me. All this is temporary, and we should rather look up than on earth. Yeah, and the idea of counting your days, numbering your days. Lord, teach me to number my days that I may, to number my days that I may have a heart of wisdom, something like that, to understand this. The world is temporary, right? That this world is going to be going away. That everything that's happening here is eventually going to disappear, except for your relationships, that which you've done in obedience to the word of God, and your relationship with God. Those are the only three things that are going to stay. And therefore, if you build your life on that, that's where contentment comes from. So, application. In my life right now, and you guys know where I'm at, so I don't need to beat the drum too much. And that is, I've got a lot of stuff going on outside the door. Difficult stuff. Serious, difficult stuff. I have been through difficult stuff over the last year, and I've had a ton of stuff happen in the past. Those circumstances brought me low, wrecked me. It was a mess, right? As I stand here, I look forward and I'm like, okay, I've been in the I'm not sure where the money's going to come from situation before. I've been in the all hell's breaking out around me and my family before. I've been in the I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when, what the next thing is. I'm stuck minute to minute, moment to moment, hour to hour, right? That's where I am right now. And so therefore, what happened before? Well, before, I was exhausted. I was trying to take control of it. I was tired all the time. I was nervous. I was nerve-wracked. I was just freaking out. I tried to do things that I didn't need to do, and it was stressing me out to the point where I got sick, right? And now, after meeting God and being with him and seeing his provision and seeing his love and being with his people, I can look forward to all these things, even though it feels similar, it looks similar. Suddenly I go, I've actually learned how I can smile with you guys, laugh with you guys, enjoy you guys, be with you guys as brothers and sisters and friends, content in this location at this time, regardless of how low things are happening out there, how much need I have, how difficult the circumstances are. Because the secret is, if I can trust Jesus and if I can connect to him, like Gaming was saying, if you meet with the King of the Universe daily and you sit in his presence, then suddenly all that big stuff doesn't look as big. If you spend your time with people who love Jesus and love you and want to talk about the truth and are willing to talk about things that matter, suddenly all the stuff that doesn't matter as much, it clouds away, it moves away, right? And then through him, through his people, through all that God offers, those things that are so difficult to face, suddenly you can do them, right? You can face the plenty, you can face the hunger, you can face the need. There are people right now in the chat who are facing difficult stuff physically. Their body, it hurts. It's been through a lot. And looking forward, it looks like there's going to be more pain. Dragon's going to be going through like physio. That means pain, right? There are people who are going through relational issues. They look around and they're like, I'm lonely. I've been rejected. I've been hurt. I've been betrayed. Or, I'm looking at divorce. I'm looking at struggle. There are people who are, facing emotional, mental struggles. They look forward and they're like, I'm not going to be getting any better, whether it be dementia or learning disability or depression, anxiety, stuff like that. They've been beating their head against trying to get this stuff fixed or better or dealt with, and it's really, really hard. Their future looks difficult. But what you do in that situation is it's gonna drive you into the ground if you spend the time going, it'll never get better. Nothing ever works out for me. I can't tell anybody. Everything's gonna be, I'm always gonna be in need, and nothing will ever happen that will actually bring me out of this. Like if that's where you live, you're just going to fall into more depression, more sadness, more misery. But if you're able to look at this and go, you know, there are people who have concern for me. I rejoice in those who actually have concern for me. I'm so thankful for them who took the opportunity to take care of me. Like you saw Archon, his message went by. Like he helped me this month to pay my bills. He was gracious enough to do that. He thought of me. He had concern for me. Not that I'm speaking of being in need. Like I'm not like you say, not that I'm desperate. I like in the world that I live right now, I can eat today. I can drink today. I'm clean today. I have a bathroom and a shower that I can go to. I've learned that regardless of what the future holds and regardless how big the problems are around me, I can be content. I can be okay. It's weird to me. And it might be weird to you that, you know, outside this door, things are really difficult, but I can sit here and play Genshin with you guys and laugh and laugh and laugh with you. And it's legit. And I'm not faking it, right? To be content, to be thankful, to be in this moment and know all the stuff that's happening in my life. Be able to go, you know what? I can be with you guys and I can be in this moment and content and thankful for you. And so thankful that God's got me here. Because I know what it's like to be brought low, and I know what it's like to abound. I know all these circumstances, and the truth is I've learned that the only way I can face all this stuff and get through and not crater is if I lean heavily on Jesus and his people. I want that for you too. So if you're having that hard time, I suggest two distinct things. One, be serious about your spiritual life, your spiritual care, right? In the same way that you have to do personal care, right? You got to take a shower, you got to brush your teeth, you got to eat a vegetable now and again. Do that for your spirit, because that is connecting to God is going to be the secret to finding that contentment, to getting perspective, to learning what your direction is, to getting on mission. All that stuff that you want comes from your dependence on him, and that comes through the ordinary means of grace, you know, prayer, Bible study, worship. And the second thing is invite. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Jim Bim. I appreciate that. Very, very cool of you. And the second thing is to tell other believers. Take the risk to open up your heart and open up your mouth to people that you trust, people that you know, maybe even just like some streamer online that you've never met and can never come to your house and they don't know who you are, to just bare your heart to a believer and go, this is what's going on inside of me. This is what's happening inside of me. This is what I'm facing, and I need prayer and I need love and I need concern. Can you please be concerned for me? And it's better if they know you, and they're better if they're in like your actual town and like you're in your actual church and they can actually come to your house, whatever. But online stuff is good too. So that's my hope for you, is get serious about your spiritual care and go and talk to an actual human being, someone who loves you and loves Jesus, about what you're facing, so you can get that concern. Paul sent letters, right? We connect to people through email, through text, through chat. Let me pray for you, and then I'm going to go through chat, okay? God, thank you that you're with us every step of the way, that regardless of what happens in this world, there is nothing that can separate us from your love, because it's in Jesus. There's nothing, no power, no distance, no principality, no anything that can take us away from you, because you're on our side. You chose us. You are the advocate, and you are the judge, and you are the savior, and you are the mediator, you're the Messiah, you're everything. So it's all you. And for us to be able to wander off from that is absolute foolishness. The beginning of wisdom is knowing you and seeking your spirit. So we do right now. Ask for your help. We ask for provision, and we ask for help, and we ask for, more than anything, contentment to trust you in this moment, and the courage to bare our heart to you, and the wisdom to find some people to share that with, because we're so alone, so many of us, and we're so overwhelmed by how difficult it is. Help us have the courage to share it with others, and also the tenacity to do self-care for our soul. In Jesus' name, amen. The question of the day. Yo, Shu, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to move those alerts right now because they are in the way. There we go. That'll work. Yes, thank you for the sub. You are very, very kind. Congratulations on becoming an S-ranked ninja. You're now S-ranked, my friend. I appreciate it, Shu. Thank you for being here and listening. It means a lot. Let me zoom up to what you guys are saying. Nico says, I'm sorry to hear about the hardships, but I'm glad that you have a way to go to get support and connect with somebody that helps you relax and calm everything. Not the calmness like a warm blanket, like fireplace and good ramen. That it's more of a calm hug that will never end. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's although at the same time, I do have people that give me the warm blanket and the ramen too. Like there have been some very, very kind people that see what we're doing through Taco, see what I'm doing through this channel, see what we're doing as a community. They believe it and they're helping me out. So yeah, it's both. It's both. I've got some many Philippians in my life that are some awesome, awesome people. Dragon says, my future will be difficult, but I'm ready for it. I have dealt with difficulty before, and besides, I'm not alone. I have the Lord on my side, and I have everyone here in chat to help me and give me encouragement when I need it. Yeah, bud, we're on your side. Absolutely. Everkillian says, even surrounded by darkness, Jesus is the light, and no one can ever take that away. For sure. We can try to shut it down. We can walk away from it. We can close our eyes to it, but that's only to our own detriment, right? The light's always there. Our job is to turn around and look at it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the subs, both of you. Much appreciated. Question of the day today, by the way, is, thank you for the lurk, appreciate it, is what in your life has taught you the most about contentment, right? What have you gone through, and then either in the middle of it, at the end of it, whatever, you realized that it was teaching you how to be content regardless of the circumstances? That the circumstances were so wonky that you ended up having to realize that the only way you're going to find an anchor for your soul is outside of circumstance. What taught you that? Jim, thank you so much, my man. You're a very awesome dude, and I'm very thankful for you. Oh, the question of the day. There have been times where I've had very little money. It becomes quite obvious you don't need luxury foods, alcohol, going to the movies, nice restaurants to be happy or content. Make your own fun. That's really true. And you find, and actually what's cool, I was just watching a clip from PewDiePie yesterday. That was really interesting. I haven't watched him in a long time. He came up in a short and he was talking about shoes. He was saying that for him, you know, he's at a place right now. He's so rich. There's nothing that he can't buy if he wants it, you know? So the idea of saving up for something and, you know, saving up for something is foreign to him now. So what he does instead is he wears only one pair of shoes all the time. And when that pair of shoes is done, completely done, he gets the anticipation and the joy and the wonder of being able to go and shop for a pair of shoes, which is really, really cool. And so that, like, to what you were talking about, Ransom, is like, you learn that going without or going with less actually can lead you to feeling a lot better, because the more you have around you can actually distract you from things that are really good. Like sitting around with your family and playing a board game because the TV's broke, because the car's broke, because, you know, like you can't go anywhere if you wanted to. And you're like, this is really good. Like, this is really good. We could, I don't have TV now because broken. But we played a lot of board games, it was more fun, you know? Hey, man, Aranga says, meme answer, the RHCP song, Give It Away. Oh, give it away, give it away. Wait, RHCP. RHCP. What's RHCP? I want to get it. Real Housewives of Carlton Place. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, yeah. Yes, I knew that. I was getting there. Do you always wear a mask? No. Well, I mean, yes. I mean, do we all? I was close, though, right? Yeah, exactly. Pineapple says, those hilltop experiences do not last, neither do the difficulties. Thanks, Dragon. That's funny. The contentment does not come from the next big event, and the humdrum routine of life has more value than we realize. Absolutely. In fact, if you're going through a totally sideways time and you go to a counselor and you talk about how do I get a handle on stuff, their answer is going to be find a schedule, get a pattern, right? Wake up in the morning and do a thing, then do another thing, and then go to get a job so that you can continue to do a thing and you have expectations so that you're tired to be able to go to bed. Like having those 4 or 5 things in your life that are always consistent give you that ability to grab onto it. And like, you'll never hear from a counselor, go buy yourself a whole bunch of stuff, rack up a bunch of debt on your credit card, go and, eat so much you feel sick, go take drugs and alcohol until you're distracted. Like you'll never hear that. What you'll hear is consistency in relationship. That's what's going to get you better. Never. Do you always wear a mask? I mean, you mean metaphorically or you mean practically or what do you mean? I'll take it seriously and I'll ask the question. Like, what do you mean? As a ninja? I have one. I wonder if I can put my glasses on too. Probably not. Come on. Nope, can't do it. See? I'm legit. I got a hood. Actually, I can fit. Hold on. I can complete the image. Give me one sec. Right? Where is it? Here. There. How's that? Okay, who's the fat man launcher? Dude, everybody, all the time. Archon said, I spent the first 7 years of my marriage struggling to find a job, make ends meet, so I'm content with the standard of living I can afford for my family thanks to my job, even though I'm not as happy with the field of work these days. That's good. Finding contentment and stuff you don't have control over, that's really hard to do. Can't breathe. DJ said, question of the day. It's really where I am right now. I really want to move, have a car. However, I need to learn not to worry about these things all the time and learn to be content. Well, and one of the things that you'll learn is that the changing of circumstance and the changing of like where you are doesn't always solve problems. We think, if I can just get out of here, if I don't have to live at home anymore, if I can just get out of here and I don't have to be at, the school anymore, if I could just get to the next job, get to the next thing, everything will be better. We fool ourselves into believing that the changing of circumstance will change us. And while sometimes it can have a positive effect, the truth is we take ourselves with us everywhere we go. No matter where we go, we're there, and we end up bringing our problems with us. So being able to find contentment in where we are is far more helpful. Aranga says, I canceled my counselor meeting yesterday. My lord is trying to tell me something. Well, that's the other thing, right, Aranga? Like, you've got this instinct that says nothing's gonna change. That I'll just hear the same advice, that I'm not gonna take it. He's just gonna talk about things that are gonna make me feel guilty and annoyed. But so why bother going? It's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me time. And besides, I know what he's going to say anyway. I used the phrase before I use the ministry of showing up. You can't get the blessing. You can't get the new information. You can't get the help unless you're willing to show up. No, I'm saying don't put any expectations on anything, like what he's going to do, what he's going to say, or what she is going to happen. The only responsibility you have is to show up. After that, let go. My job here is not to predict what he's going to say, not to anything else. It's not to even follow through on what he's going to say. My only job right now is to just get there and be in that place. Then see what God wants to do with that. that's the only part that you're really responsible for. After that, right, you can take the next responsibility. But ministry, it doesn't like the good stuff doesn't happen unless you show up. So I just call it the ministry of showing up. Shu says, I think for me, it was just how meaningless everything I endeavored to do seemed to be when I ran like we talked about every other day. Yeah. Then came the violent warfare within my body over it all that brought me to truly see. I don't know if that makes total sense. I mean, but to your point of like I really looked around. I did a self-evaluation of who I was, what I was doing, why I was doing it, and where it was taking me. And I realized that me doing that was not getting me where I wanted to go, and it wasn't bringing me happiness. So you had to let go of control, let go of your own self, and go, what does my creator say? Nico says, talking to people is better than talking to a thing that can't talk back. Like a bottle of vodka. Yeah, definitely. Everkillian, well, I've been taught how to be content, but not happy. But I have been really poor for a part of my adult life, nearly frozen in winter, could not afford to pay for heating. I can't go outside due to allergies combined with asthma. I buried 2 of my kids, and 2 of my living 4 were born with severe gene mutation. Also, no career, no retirement fund, but you know what I have? God, the creator of the universe, the Lord over everything, and your amazing partner, and those amazing kids. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Is that and for those of us who have been through stuff, right? And like Everkillian was talking about, like going through stuff, that you have no control over and you can't fix, right? You can't change genetics, and you can't force people to give you a job, and you can't make, it just can't happen. But if you go through that stuff and you recognize that I will either fall apart or lose my mind if I try to control this, or I can let go, that I can go, wherein is God, and how can God, God, what are you going to do? Because I have nothing left. Don't know how I'm going to take another step. It's got to be you. And then God goes, cool, I'm in. And then he does. Oh. Thank you. Yep, that was a noise. I'm too content. Way too content. Double-edged. Nah, I mean, I get what you mean. Some people could use more motivation, but I mean, and that's one of the frustrating things that I have, and I'm way behind in chat. Forgive me, guys. But one of the most frustrating things I have with the Canadian government is when they legalize marijuana. One thing marijuana does is it destroys your ability to for that anxiety, the willingness to do stuff, the thing inside of your brain that goes, hey, we should probably get this done because it's important. Like, pay your bills and change your oil and get a job and, talk to your mom, like things like that. It doesn't just take away anxiety. It wrecks that ability for you to actually want to do the healthy things that are in your life too. And it just paralyzes people who are already in trouble. Boom, baby. Question of the day from Gabriel. Shiny hunting Pokemon. I spent hours trying to get a rare color variant that's functionally the same as its non-shiny counterpart. And being a video game, they do nothing to enrich my life. A non-believing friend obsession with shiny hunting and collecting pop figures also helped. Can you push on that a little bit so I can understand better? How did that help you learn contentment? As in, like, you learned that I don't need it to be content? Or the pursuit of it helped you? Help me understand that a little bit better, Gabriel. Nico says, question of the day, I'm learning to save money. I'm currently getting my GED. And I'm learning to save money. I've communicated and bonded with more with my dad as he teaches me how to live with, a stable bank account. Yep. So I think God was showing me communications with my father and son is not only useful, but in work and finance, but respectful. Being thankful and contentment was learning something slowly. Yep. And the humility of sitting at his feet and the humility of actually listening to what he was saying, it takes a lot. You know what I mean? It doesn't come naturally to some people. Sometimes you have to step down. Yo, Alex, yo, Jones, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. How are things, Alex? How are things, Jones? Everkillian, God is why I'm not afraid of the future. He's brought me this far. I trust him the rest of the way. Yeah. And regardless of what happens, right? He'll either take me or he will take them and I know their destination and I know my destination, right? It doesn't end. I don't need to fear the end. The only part that's discomforting is the journey on the way. But even that's temporary, right? It's hard to explain to a non-believer because it sounds so callous, but it's true. Jones says, as someone who lived with potheads, yes, pot makes people not deal with stress in a positive way. Yeah, they depend on it more and more and more, and you end up not being able to like do anything. And plus, it kills your memory, man. I got some friends who were potheads, and good gravy. They can't remember jack squat. They're lovely people, but don't count on them for anything. Good to see you, Orange Crush. Welcome to the stream. Gabriel said, I realize the pursuit of material things that will perish will not lead to contentment. Very good. Okay, I get it. That's what I thought you were saying. I just wanted to make sure. Alex says, it's all good. Just been sick since 2 days ago. Bummer. Got the corona. No. I mean, there's no good time to get the corona. But yeah, that's a bummer. You got the hardcore one, or you got the one that you can actually like get over in like 5 days? Or you never know, right? Like sometimes it's like there for like a month, and you're like, will you please not be sick anymore? I'm done with being sick now. Come on, body, get with the program. Earth. A nap, right? Naps are the best. Not that I would know, I don't nap. I can't nap. I'm physically incapable of napping. It's a thing my body doesn't do. Jim says, saw some of that AI art yesterday. Dude, it's so fun. Man, I love that. In fact, if you look at my go lives these days, hold on, let me show you one. Like, brain go. That one. Like, this is my go live these days. I love it. Like, I generated this, the graphic on the right, through AI this morning, right? Because we're playing Genshin Impact. That's my girl-ish. Enough that at least she's identifiable. And then the one on the left is generated by Data God, which is AI, just kind of a ninja reading the Bible, right? So I'm like, that's cool, man. I love it. I'm so obsessed with it right now. Alex, but other than that, I'm recovering and still alive. That's good. Some medical supplies to get me better. You gotta sit there and take the good stuff, as in like the vitamins and whatnot, or you're taking the stuff that try to eliminate the symptoms, because those sometimes have some side effects, man. I need it now. I'm in slightly better mood. That's good. Good old naps. But other than that, I am recovering. Yep. So you explanation of pothead reminds me of Scrooge McDuck. Don't trust him with your money or recent memories, but he's somewhat decent guy. Really, I mean, to be fair, there's a reason people go and they get addicted to drugs, or there's a reason people go and get addicted to alcohol, porn, violence, whatever it is. It's not because they don't wake up in the morning one day and be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wreck my life, my relationships, and my body. That's what I'm going to do today. Sounds fun. They get into it for a reason, right? There's some stuff going on. And then the problem is it has carryover issues that affect the rest of their life. And you kind of go, that sucks. But now they're nice. Now they're, good, godly, wonderful, generous, kind people. And you kind of go, yeah. And they just can't remember how to do anything. Or they're very smart. They are smart, but when it comes to their actual memory, it's just they just don't have one, so they got to write stuff down. Jones says, yeah, I had a roommate that was stressed over his homework and finals, so he'd smoke, which made him less productive, more stressed out in the end. Yeah, man, I need to get rid of this anxiety. No, the anxiety is what's making you want to study. If you get rid of that, you're not going to want to study. See how that works? You playing Modern Warfare? Are you one of the few in the proud that's not playing Destiny right now? I was just talking to somebody today. He was down in Brazil for a huge Valorant tournament. And I'm like, so nobody's talking about Destiny down there, I guess, right? Good night, Aranga. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Super nice to meet you. Have a good night. Yes, you're like Toyota Corona. Best makeup car, you're hilarious. And the Corona, the beer, yes, we all have to. You have to, right? Chung Yung is my favorite but I swap now and again. I'm what you call a jack of all trades, so I mean random. I'm an Amber boy all the way. Amber fanboy, 100,000%. You guys want to play some? Genshin Impact, baby. I love it. I'm gonna go open my window because I'm dying. How can it be cold and hot in here at the same time? What is up with that? The Kingdom of Corona from Tangled. It's everywhere, man. I mean, it means crown. Right? The sun has a corona. The Spanish king had a corona. Let's go with this. No, I'm not getting sick. It's just, I've got a vent that blows occasionally and then the room gets cold. Hot flush. Not quite there yet. Come on. Not quite there yet, please. I don't even think I'm the right gender for that. Maybe once I've been taking a lunch break. Oh, Two Fair Destiny. Just got a new... Yes, I know. That's why they got the big hype. Which is cool, you know. Go nuts. Have fun. I'm not a Destiny guy. Although I do get a bit of FOMO. I'll be honest with you. I get a bit of FOMO out there because there's so many things out there that look so fun to play. I just you know, you can only play so many things. You gotta let some go. Crown Virus 19. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, it's true. That's what it is. Because it looks like a crown. It's got spikes and whatnot. Just saw it in the shop recently, February. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, my mima. Or however humans say it. She smokes, but she knows the dangers. I can never, but these days, you know, like a grandma that smokes pot isn't that crazy because like grandma was born when? So she's 60 years old now, let's say. Grandma 60 years, so that's 23, that's 53 or 73, right? Maybe that right? Yeah. So 73 is not that far long ago. And that was like the height of the hippie resurgent heyday nonsense. So yeah, of course. Oh, she smokes cigarettes. Yeah, I mean there's a whole generation. I think cigarettes are going to be gone within 15, 20 years here. Like I think Australia right now just outlawed them. Right? Nobody's allowed to smoke in Australia for a while. Isn't that how it went? Or they're like grandfathering it in. You're not allowed to buy any from now on kind of thing. I think that's how it works. Probably since it first came out. How has it progressed? Are you talking about Shoe? Oh, haven't played this? Oh, dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. And you know what's really fun about it is that the actual story itself is really funny. Like, I've been enjoying... We had such a blast the other day because we met the sultriest character ever, and then we met the cutest little zombie ever. Like, they really did a good job making these characters, like, memorable and interactive and worth talking about. Very cool. I like it. Yo, Amadeo! Some of the employees I work with smoke MJ at break time or when their shift is done. Since when did that become okay? I mean... here anyway, because it became legal. And there, you know who was really frustrated with it? You had this one's for Yang. That's funny. So yeah, I was gonna say the three groups that were really frustrated with the government was addictions counselors were like, what's wrong with you, government? That's dumb. People who were working with the medical field are like, this is going to cause real problems. You know, psychiatrists, psychologists, all the rest of that stuff. And the third one were contractors. You know, people who were actually in charge of building buildings and stuff. Like, you don't have any idea how many accidents are going to happen now that you're making this legal. People can carry it around. They're going to be high at work all the time. People are going to get hurt. And it's true. Tower Fantasy. That reminds me, apparently a couple of Genshin VAs are going to be at the Phoenix NerdCon this year. VA, what's a VA? Oh, we're going to keep going, by the way. We're going to keep doing our quest. Navigate. That's what we're doing. Just tried wiping the yellow cursor off my screen. Think it was this much. That's funny. Oh, really? Oh, fun. That's kind of cool. Voice actors. Dude, yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun. I mean, like if you played it like 5 years, how long ago did it come out? Shoot, like forever ago. You know, but it's pretty amazing now. Proliferation of live game services. Live service games. That's what they're called. Thank you, Archon. A lot of FOMO these days. But there's so much. And this, yeah, you're right. This couch fallacy of that, you know, I have to play because I am already playing. Yep. Yep. But it looks fun because there's a community now. If they're really good ones, they build community and they do things for their community and it get hyped. That's why Destiny players are going nuts right now, because there's such cool things happening. But you know what? But Go Baron Bunny is the true best. Is Baron Bunny a girl? Wait a minute. Is that true? I thought Baron Bunny was a boy. I'm a sucker for Ember. So you know what I want to do today? Can I be perfectly frank of what I want to do versus what I'm going to do? Here's what I want to do in Genshin, is I want to stare at this screen for 10 hours and go, what's good? But because I want to give Amber all the best stuff, right? I didn't even learn until yesterday that purple was the better stuff. I didn't even know that. Like, I think I might be dumb. I didn't even know that purple was the best stuff. But now I know. Look how many characters I have, though. Running. I got so many characters now. I built a few of them. Like I've got Ning Yang, obviously. But I've also got this person, Rosaria. She's kind of neat. I built her up a little bit. Obviously, I have Barbara. But I've also got Yunjin. That's cool. She does stabby stabs. So she's kind of fun. Yeah, it's purple, best color for everything. I totally agree. I found my best girl. She's great. This is my second best girl. She's so cute. She's so cute. This is my third best girl because she does a really neat. She's just cool. Come on. How about you like that? How do you complain about that? She was okay. I don't like her anymore. Her I like the least. And I just met her. She looks I haven't even given her artifacts yet. I don't know what Layla does. I don't know if she's any good. I don't know. But she looks like she can do things. Purple, unless they have orange. No! Orange can't compete with purple, Clay. Not even close. Except for in flavor. I will go with, because grape, not nearly as good as orange flavor. Bro, why are you playing a girl, bro? Because I've got one boy. I got two, I guess two. I mean, but this guy's very, very pretty. But yeah, it's all girls, man. The ratio of boy to girl protectors in this world is very, very off. Barbara was my newest character. She isn't my favorite character. You know what? I was doing an adventure, or like I was clearing a dungeon or whatever they call it, and I ended up not having a healer because I never bring a healer. All I bring is punchy Magoo characters. That's all I do. And so I ended up almost killing everybody. I learned the value of having a healer. I'm going to try to figure out how to have a shield and how to have a healer because I don't ever think of defense. It's not a thing I think of. Doesn't come to mind. Couldn't care less about defense. And you're not wrong, Jones. Waifu Simulator? Come on. Yeah, orange is two colors. Yep, so is purple. But I tell you what, I could have flown here instead. That's so funny. Yep, I should have been here instead. Look how cool it is. This game is so freaking pretty. I'm like, I mean, dark orange is brown. See, yeah, Sammy, you give it to him. Brown. Who is brown as their favorite color? Nobody. That's who. Layla's the strongest shield in the game of a 4-star character. Nice. Thank you, Gabriel. Only Zhongli's shield is stronger. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually go learn. A YouTube guy? No. Really? So I'm going to have to go learn how to use a shield. Because I know for me, it's There's a few things that you can do. Like there's a bow you can get for Amber that will actually make her like the super asset of the team, because having the bow actually strengthens the other characters. Having a good shield character, if you use them right, if you play them right, actually helps. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Where am I? I think I went the wrong way again. If you use the shield character or the healer right, you can actually get a lot done in a very little amount of time. But I don't ever use mine right. Are we going up? Is this going to be close? It will. Brown is just orange, cooked too well done. Yeah, yeah. Okay, am I still lost? Where am I going?
Told you I'd win.
Did I pass it completely? I don't know what's happening. One of these days I'm going to get where I'm going. I think I messed it up because I was busy looking at chat. Can you play with others? Bro, look. See this? Co-op mode is locked out. The following quest needs to be completed before you can join another player's world. Trails of Tenku. I have had that message. You have to finish this before you're allowed to do co-op mode for like the entirety of this game. I've done co-op once, and then someone was pestering me. Like I was playing one day, like so-and-so wants to play with you. 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 I'm like, oh, co-op mode off. And I've never been able to turn it back on. Yeah, but it's gone. It's like legitimately like off. Jim Bim, thank you, my friend, for coming in. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for being here. You are super kind and wonderful. Appreciate you being here, bud. How close am I to where I'm going? Did I completely... Oh, I'm supposed to be on top of a mountain right now. And I didn't even... Man, I completely screwed that up. Dragon Daddy Bear's here. Coming to school me on what I'm supposed to do. Yo, that's as far as I needed to go. I'm not a noob. You're a noob. If I go over there, I'm gonna have to fight somebody. But that's the way to go. All right, sorry guys, I have to do a battle.
I won't let you down.
But it's okay. I can shoot them in the face with Amber. It makes me feel good about myself. Let's just build our team. We have because you guys are always like, "Are you Christian Ninja? You're big, such a big dummy dumb. Who's dumb?" Okay, fine. I will use a shield. I'll use a healer. Who's a good shield? Probably her, right? I don't know. She's got a shield, but it doesn't really work very good. Rosario, does she have a shield? Was she? I don't know who to use. I don't even care. You know what? We're gonna use. I don't even care. We're gonna use them.
To keep up.
Yeah, you be quiet. I'm gonna keep up. I'll keep you up.
There. Come on.
Whoa! Hey. Hello. I'm on fire now. I'm currently on fire. Everything's on fire. I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Here, you know what? Eat this.
Disappear.
Will it get there? Did it get there? It did get there. Am I going the right way? I'm lost. I missed. Hold on a second. I'm not doing this right. Just give me a second, okay? I'm not doing this right. There, now we're getting close. Ow, I'm bad at this. Stop chanting. Jeepers, that's annoying. Who else do I have to kill? Anybody else want to be killed? Oh, hello. Stand up. Thank you. Aw. One more try. Sorry about that, everybody. That was the worst showing. Can I just be fair?
Wow, these will come in handy.
That I haven't played in a week, okay? You say that, and then I do it, and then I don't get co-op. But I will. Hi, it's me, the E. Welcome to the stream. I am currently in the middle of a dumb battle for dumb people who's dumb. That's me, man. I'm not doing it right. Oh, look at one of them. As well as a challenge and a bunch of bad guys. We'll come back to that. We're going through the mountain. Did it work? Cutscene! We did it! That's pretty high up. How do we get there? That's a good question. Did the E not work? Come on, really? Really? Come on. I checked it. Dragon, I think of you every day. And I think, I checked it. I checked it. It's good. I'm going to look for the E thing. Where's the E thing? Because I did it. I fixed it. Redeem. There it is. It's working. Test 1, 2. Hello? Did you guys hear it? I don't know. Man, whatever. I don't even care. Hi, Zach. I can't hear it, and I don't know why. How do we get there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
I didn't hear it. I was supposed to hear it, but I didn't hear it. I don't know why. Everything's confusing. My brain hurts. Redeemable overlays. Are you set up properly? Redeemable overlays? Let's find out. Let's interrupt stream just so I can do this because I'm obsessed. It is. It's fine. Everything's set up properly. I did everything right. Everything's right. We should have asked that emissary. Ugh.
Well, since we want to go to Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
You guys heard it. I didn't hear it, but you guys heard it. Oh, I know why. Wait a second. I know why. You guys distracted me with all your amazing chat today. Normally, that's not a problem. There, I fixed it. And there's turn off the music. Once you guys tell me I was still playing music, good gravy.
Let's look around.
What are you thinking about for?
There has to be a way up there nearby.
I'm not thinking about you. There, see, that worked. I got it. That's all that matters, is that everything on my stream works good. That's all I care about. I don't care if the game is good. I don't care if the chat is good. I don't care if my Devo is good. All that matters is that when you hit a button, it works. That's all I care about, man. Am I here? Have I arrived? Look, it's one of them.
Hey, look.
Oh no, I do. I think of you, man.
Mechanism thingy.
Like I legit, I'm like, Dragon comes in, he hits the button, it never works. Dragon comes in, he hits the button, it never works. Why? Why does it never work for Dragon? And I'm very frustrated on your behalf. Yes, exactly, right. As a certain manufacturer of fruit said, you can hit it now. Everything will work now. You feel free to hit everything. It'll all work. It's a mechanism thingy.
This is the right place. It must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
It looks like a trap, you dummy.
No way. Just trust Paimon's instincts.
Your instincts are what got me into this. All right, let's do it. All right, B. All right, let's see what happens. Hey. I should probably go here. Hold on. Oh no! Ah! I'll get this. I'll get that. I'll get it.
Windblade.
Dude, this game is pretty on 1,000 levels, dude. It's so good. I love everything about it. Feel free to hit the button.
Now it takes us up to here.
Hit all the buttons. Well, now we're trapped in the sky, Paimon. Yep.
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
He's very fluid, shall we say. Best we go back to Leeway and ask the Millilith.
Huh? Why?
Or we can't get there, dum-dum.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu
Yeah.
wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
You can hit every other button, but if there's an end the world button, you leave that one for me.
All right, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there.
Everything is down there. All of the world is down there. That's not specific enough.
Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Yo, Zach.
Paimon has a new idea.
Every time I see AI, I think it's my name. Every single time. Every single time.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
But we are having a blast with AI on this channel. At least I am anyway. If y'all aren't enjoying it, you know what? Something wrong with you because AI is a blast. It's so fun. Me, I'd rather not. Yeah. No thanks. I don't have a death wish. Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Paimon? How dare you? I like Paimon. What? I can't be mad at her. She's so cute. Still, I do remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna open the chest first. Excuse me.
I'll keep this close.
What was in there? That was boring. Oh, never mind. I got a million things. Because, when it's on an edge like this, sometimes it helps because it doesn't, like, fall apart. It doesn't, like, shoot itself off the edge, which is kind of cool that they're smart like that. Wait, where's the what now? Is that where I'm going? I thought it was over there. All right, let's go that way. I love me some Genshin Impact. I love playing Breath of the Wild. This is so fun. By the way, did I mention to you guys, if you're new here and you don't know, if you are a member of my coffee supporters, which there are many of you now, you make sure you're on Planet Taco, because there's some cool stuff about to happen on ye old Planet Taco. I'll tell you what, we got some new things happening. We got some fun additions happening. We're gonna put on voice chat. All right. We gotta change our character now.
Let's make haste.
No, let's make waste. Hey! Neat. That was fun.
Why settle for less than more?
Yeah, y'all got to come to Planet Taco. It's really neat. And if you don't like spending money, or if you don't like whatever, there are some people out there right now that actually are giving it away for free. You don't have to join my thing at all. Okay, choice. Follow that guy, or go that way. Where's it want me to go? Over there somewhere. But this guy's down there. I'll follow him, and then we'll go the other way. Yeah, well, that's it. If it was 6, that would be it. We would never have to get another player. Come here, little guy. Come here. Here, boy. You cute little sprite. You little blue thing. You're so adorable. Where are we going? There's 2 of you? That's not fair. Daggone it. Oh, no, that's cool.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
Did you know if you do this, it'll tell you what direction to walk? Isn't that fun? It's over there. So the Discord server is going to say, I have enough servers. No. Yo! Thank you very much. Don't worry about it, okay? Hey, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for being part of my coffee subscription. It's the members, that the monthly members, they make it everything. They're the ones that keep me going. Thank you so much for that. It's very, very cool. And all the people that I'm helping and teaching and whatnot, they all thank you too. Very, very super kind of you. I'm just getting chests because it's here.
A keen eye.
I was watching a video on how to not suck at Genshin Impact, and it said, if you see a chest, get the chest, you big dummy, because you'll forget to come back for it. Which is true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you guys believe I'm 53% of the way towards my goal for my monthly need? That should blow your mind. It blows mine. But surely, what's his name? Double Pixel. He's been working hard on that. So's Quiz, for that matter. Do I have to fight more dudes? I don't want to fight more dudes. Let's just avoid them, shall we? Ha ha ha. Ah, they're gonna make me fight more dudes.
Halt!
Or what? I will hit you with so many rocks.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
I'm Ning Wong, like the most important person. I live in the sky. You worship me. No? Okay.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what's up? I guess I changed
We're invited
characters.
guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
You scoundrel. You cad.
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningwan's plan all along.
That's the confusing part of Genshin, is that you could be the character that you're trying to go visit. It's weird.
She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case. We haven't yet explained the invitation to them.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
Yes. Paimon, sick 'em. Destroy.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
You and what army? I can control the wind, I can control fire, I can control rocks. You have sticks.
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
All right, we're gonna start with Razor because we're just not gonna mess with these guys. Here we go. Hey, stay put. Nope, stay put. Thank you. And then have one of those. Why won't he just die? How many arrows are you gonna take? Oh, fine. Unbelievable.
Take the target alive.
No, don't. Here, hold on. Let me line you guys up for just a second here, and then go.
With the wind.
Bye.
Attack.
Attack? Like, wanted to step on? Are you warning me about my footing? Okay, fine. You know what?
You'll pay for...
You will pay
Don't
for
waste
that.
my time.
Bestie. To arms.
Give up.
Just give me a sec, everybody. I just gotta quickly destroy these morons.
No one escapes my sights.
Well, do they though?
Take the target alive.
Your life is mine.
I'll race you there.
Wow, Amber's been absolutely taking a beating this round. I might lose her. Bap. Did I win? I win.
Stop. What's all this about?
You know what's funny? Is that that was terrible. That was terrible. What I just did, if you've ever watched anybody play Genshin, you should be embarrassed on my behalf because it was terrible. I will get better. I'm gonna have to play. Here's the problem. I'm working 12-hour days, 14-hour days, and none of them are Genshin. I need to take some time to practice because that was just awful.
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Okay, we don't have designs. We fixed it,
Who are you calling strange?
said the floating girl with the sparkles.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
Who's that?
Who are you?
Hey, who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lilia Qixing. Who are you?
That's what I said. See, Paimon and I are buds. Yeah? That's not an answer.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Yeah? Neat. Get out of my way. Adventure rank. Yeah, I tell... Dude, okay, so you're supposed... I didn't use... Okay, here's what I did wrong. Number one, I didn't use my elements properly. Like, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to charge them up with various elements. Like, use water and then smack them around with electricity. Use earth or whatever and then smack them around with more electricity. Like, I didn't do that properly. Second, I used a ranged weapon up on a guy's face. I didn't use my sword guys properly. And when it came to the Spinny Magoo, he wasn't doing any damage. Like, it just... All of it was oh, yeah, you gotta. That's the whole thing, Nico. Is the reason that you have the different elements is because you build your team to complement each other. There's so many maths in this game.
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Yep.
Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Well, we were going to use the giant bow and arrow to shoot our bodies into her palace. That was our plan. Is it a good plan?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
Oh, rich. She can't even afford pants.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair.
Yeah,
And
kind of.
yet, it was
But I've
fixed
never
in a
played
single
Xenoblade.
night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
You did? Cool.
These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
I killed them. I killed 10 of them. Is that okay?
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to
Mean.
be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
Dude, and that's it. So not only, I should show you later because I've learned so much about it, Clay, is that if you, depending on who you have in your team, you'll actually get different buffs for different, like if you have 2 fire people, they will buff your whole team. If you have 4 of different ones, they'll buff it in a different way. Like it's so build it properly so each person can complement the other person. It's so much. Yo, River. She thinks like me, so I can't criticize too much.
That was...
Shh, Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Yeah.
Just call me Kuching.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'd say that
Ka-ching.
Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
The sound of a cash
Or
register?
at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't
Ooh,
you?
somebody's a little adeptist.
Huh?
You are mortals, and
Yes.
thus under their protection. There was no
I can't
way they
pronounce
would have
anything.
regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god.
I can assassinate whoever I want. I assassinated a dragon just like the other day.
Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
You can say whatever you want. We don't know what's going on.
Well, you've got a point there.
She said, not knowing what's going on.
This is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
That means she's going to turn
Should
into
I
something.
respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing?
Yes.
Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does
Citizenry.
not share it.
I know what a citizenry is. But do they?
Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained.
Okay. They killed a guy. They're an actual god, I think, maybe.
Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly.
Well, one of them got deaded. We got to figure it
How
out.
surprisingly civilized of them.
Any chance you could talk it out with them? Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she? Yeah. You'd go talk it out with them.
Well, for
We're going to go
Ningguang,
for more of those
she would
rice
talk
balls.
anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
Adeptology. Yeah, there you go. It means,
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Are you telepathic? Why doesn't your lips move?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
I don't even have a voice, so...
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
We don't need gifts. We're from another planet.
Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point. Paimon, get serious.
But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture.
Uh-oh.
We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Ah, so eager.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first.
Yes, let's.
You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and...
And?
Well then.
What?
May we meet again, Traveler.
What? I think I needed that information.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
Atheists are the best.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
Anything in our pocket.
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
Gross.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
I mean, unless she just means Jello. Yep, we definitely love food. Yeah, me too. I love me some food too.
Why don't we go with that for a gift?
Do you have a recipe? And how do you think? Yeah, do you have a recipe?
Nope. But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Fancy Jello. I mean, Jello goes
Let's
a long
go
way.
gather ingredients.
You think I had those for
Time
breakfast?
waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Okay, Paimon. Sugar frosted slime. Part of this complete breakfast. Just add orange juice, toast, butter, a bagel, and a vitamin, and a multivitamin, and boom. All right, so we got to look for things, apparently. Where are we going here? To the ruins. First, we have to heal our characters. They're dying. Hi, Shadow Tuner! How are you? See, everybody come back. Boom, baby! Ew, peanut butter and toast. That's not my craving right now. I mean, it's good. I don't mind peanut butter on toast. That is not what I'm craving. I think we have to go this way. Yep. Gibraltar, what up, my dude? Shadow Tuner, good to see you. I'm doing well. We're all doing really good. We're having a great time today. Oops-a-doodle. Sorry, bud. I'll go back. Gravity. Am I right? 30 days till I get married. Yay! Oops.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
on that button, didn't you? You absolutely did. Why do I say? Yeah, hard day. Yeah, peanut butter is good, right? All right, if we're gonna kill anybody, we're gonna kill Traveler. He's might be my least favorite character. Probably everybody's least favorite character. I mean, Paimon, delicious. He had his thumb on the dumb ways to die button. He had to. All right, we're gonna pay attention to where we're going this time. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can land on that thing. Can I?
Yeah. What? Huh? Yeah.
There we go. That was easy. Oh, he's a biggin. Fine. Razor is such a beast. You talk about the DPS, right? He's my DPS. I get that, 100%.
Slime. It looks crystal clear.
Dude,
and
okay.
Very delicious.
So you asked the question, I always answer the question. And in truth, so here, it got a few people that have shown up. And so, like, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you being here. Dropping in the afternoon to hang out during gameplay. Very cool, because I know a lot of the people just show up for the Devo and they want to chat, which is really cool, but the gameplay's fun too. I like it anyway. But how am I doing? Well, I've said it before and I said it during the Devo. Everything outside this door, complicated and quite difficult. Things are very weird at my house. However, in this room right now, hanging out with you guys, being able to be part of this community, having you ask questions like how you actually doing means a lot to me. Having Dragon Daddy Bear come by and say, like, just be funny and show up, having you guys just be here. It's really, really cool. Nico is spending some time hanging out with me, chatting. Just Pineapple's always funny. Ladgate's chipping in. It's really fun. I like being here. This is really, really cool. Building this community online means so much to me, and I'm very thankful for you guys. So that's how I am. So distinctly bipolar is the answer. What was I gonna do? Yeah, question of the day today. What in your life has taught you the most about contentment? We're gonna keep going here. We gotta go punch a guy. That's probably. The one. All right. So you guys ready to fight some dudes? I think we gotta go fight some dudes. Oh. All right. Well.
Yeah.
You throw a rock at me? You little jerk.
I'll race you there.
No, you won't. Throw a rock. I don't allow that. You dead yet? Okay, good. So that had to be done. I didn't have a choice on that one. Contentment, I gotta go punch someone. I mean, it helps.
Is this an answer from this?
No, and stop saying that. It's a box of trinkets. Unless you figure like that's what you need your answer to be. We're all searching for answers. For some people, it's trinkets. Okay, this is gonna get a little dicey.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air?
If it's nighttime and all of a sudden you're like, man, I'm tired, and suddenly you're hungry, it's not because you're hungry. It's because your body is like, well, if we're staying up, let's get some calories into us so we can get some stuff done. Right? So just be like, go to bed. I'm glad the Lord has given you this ministry to build community. I am too. This is what a gift to be able to be in this place. Really, really, it is. This place is a gift. You guys are a gift to me. Really. Yes, I'm so good. Oh, wow, you like took a few steps to get here. That's kind of fun.
Huh?
Is there a sweet fragrance in here? It smells like skunk. What are those guys doing over there? Ew.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Oh, we can beat these guys up. We got mad skills. So we start with this. Where are they? Level 40. Why has everybody got to be harder than now? Gentlemen?
No escape!
Your oath, Windblade! Disappear!
Not so hard!
Where are you? Come here. You here? Did he die? Did I win? I think there's probably another bad guy here somewhere. We can let him out. Oh, where's the key? What? Do you have the key? Hey, dum-dum, where's the key? Yeah, you. Ow! Cage key. Just got it. Far out. Works for me. Confirm. Ow! My door hit me right in the face. You have to come out like that, bro.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers.
That's Yokai got your back. You're the
If
best
you
man.
hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell.
Yeah.
Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw. They didn't do a good job, though.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
Give it to me now.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you.
No.
I'm Meng Dan,
Hi.
a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques.
Who asked?
I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me.
So you were looking for treasure and you were surprised to be by treasure hoarders. Shocking.
Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it.
Knickknacks.
Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Collective spoons. Give me collective spoons.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Rickety rackety, you got the smackety. That's so good. Well done.
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Okay.
Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
With your cell phone?
You can go see her whenever you require that box.
With your... How?
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Do they have cell phones here? Okay, we'll look for the ingredients Paimon needs. Let's go. We got the ingredients here. That was one of them. Yeah, and whoever mentioned the music in this game, you're absolutely right.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Well, oops, out, splash, I'm all wet. Said so right there. Hi. Go to the place. Do the thing. Where'd you go? Dang it. Do. Following a goofy thing. Do. Now I'll just skip all the fighting. Hi. There's a lot of bad guys. Can you just lead me to, like, the thing? Yeah, very slowly. Then go, and go, and then run away.
These will come in handy.
I'm on fire? Bloosh! No longer on fire. Did I really? Did I really? Really?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yep.
I'll race you there.
I've never even... What's Tower of Fantasy? Is that a location in the game or is that a different game? Hello, Musical Angel. Good to see you. I just saw your note. Hi, how are you doing? We pried some dead fingers off of it. And, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, that's where these things, ancient things just are dirty. That's what they are. They're dirty. Can't help it. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to be going really far? Holy mackerel, I'm going really far. Okay, I was headed totally the wrong way. Oh, it's like Genshin. My Archer is the best. And if anybody, I swear, if one more person tells me that my Archer is no good, she's the worst DPS in the game, why do you even play with her? There's so many other players. I'm gonna delete the internet. I will. Don't test me.
Jewelry's out of stock.
There's a game like this, but it's like sci-fi? Man, I think I'd like that. Hot chocolate. You can stir some peanut butter in there. Go ahead.
A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Cocoa Bear and Buddy for life. Yo, Nico, finally, somebody's on my side.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung.
5 seconds to answer.
If
I'm going to go with...
anything happened to him,
I'm
it
going
would
to go
be
with 2.
impossible for us to continue doing business. Here,
just not enough time
this
to yeah,
container
right.
is itself an antique.
This is apparently the kind of game you can play
140 years
in bites.
Of history. It's already been...
Yep.
I don't...
Hang
great.
on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Are we borrowing stuff? Far out.
Traveler, this
Nice
white
internet
hat
save.
looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a
because they
great
don't
snack.
test me. Ah, got you.
It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could you can play this game once a week on a Sunday and get a lot done because on Sunday everything's open. But you know, if the way that the pros do it, or the ways that people who are really committed to it, you play at least 20-25 minutes a day. You just have to like put in your daily devotional time for Genshin.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Okay.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Oh no! Is it so you get a new computer or new parts, River? I do like slime. What's the difference between slime and jelly on your toast? Not much. Now where are we going? Let's find out. Here. All right, I can go there. Out of the way. Is it? Oh, what? Why are we running away from it? Because we got to go all the way around, probably. New computer that will have the one to work. Oh, that's good. I can't tell you how amazing it is to have a computer that actually works. Where are we going? This is not the right place. We're just going to use the Genshin on my tablet. I downloaded it for the sort of the house iPad to see if I could like play it on my iPad and actually figure out how to connect a Nintendo controller to the iPad, which I think is pretty cool. I just haven't got around to actually playing yet because that would require me to have time. Hello. I'm here. I think it'd be fine if I had a controller instead of using like thumbs on the screen.
Still the moon over the chamber roams.
Jelly is in gelatin. Not jam. Jam is not jelly. Jelly is jelly.
According to Kuchin,
Yeah, I'm mouse and keyboard too.
this is what
Yeah.
we
Which you
should
can also
say.
get for the iPad.
Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Oh, is this super secret spy stock? Oh, that's cool. Anytime.
Yes.
Happy to do it.
How many would you like?
I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad the drops are enabled, and maybe I should put drops as a tag. But I don't have drops as a tag. So I'm going to delete Counselor. and type in the word drops. Add. Done. Do you? What? Where? Oh, maybe I don't get to see it because I'm not on the other side. Okay, that's cool. Should I put it in the title? I guess I could put it in the title. Let's do that too. Drops enabled. Woohoo! Anyway, continuing on. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
You got spy talk. I love it.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
No.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
And why can we hear this man's thoughts? Well, at least you got it. Thanks, Shadow. I wish I could do more drop stuff, like, because obviously that's a really good way to discover, you know, games that people are into and connect with folks. Ooh, dim legs.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun.
What? I thought there was gonna be like an animation for elevating. Oh well, boring.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
No, jelly is not jam. Jelly is so good. Jelly is jam with all the healthy stuff taken out of it. So all you're left with is flavor and sugar, which is how we like it over here in North America.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you,
It's true.
considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
You have, and you did.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Nice place, this Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too.
How do you keep it flying?
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain.
But how?
From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
I bet it requires souls. You feed people to this rock, don't you?
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianjuan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it.
Just big propeller on the bottom. An invisible propeller. There you go.
At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
That sounds like you wouldn't want to do that.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Why would you do that? You kill all the crops, you'll destroy all of the people, they will be cave people. It will be bad.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber.
It reminds me of that.
But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Reminds me of my friend from Cleveland. We were talking, she's a black girl, and I was talking to her about, just race stuff. And she's like, yeah, when I was growing up, I always thought that the reason where white people came from, because, everybody was started black. I assume all the white people were because y'all went and lived in caves and lost all your pigment, and then you came out and you were white. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, maybe.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
Laputa from Gulliver. I've read Gulliver's Travels. Lilliput? What? I don't remember that.
What?
Gasp, I'm not reading or paying attention.
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, was Ver Goldet one of your people?
My movements often generate wind.
Just Virgildet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Oh, that's a big close-up. Intimidating. We also ran into the Yuying not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Absolutely. You know everything.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
This is the police. Put your hands up. Put them over your head.
I don't remember that. I do not remember that, Ransom. That's interesting. I don't remember that part of the story at all. I remember the egg. Everybody was fighting over how to open an egg. Although I do remember the Star Trek episode where there was the sky people and the ground people.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
Not if you have technology.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You
That's
two
true.
are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kaching said that the Kuei-jing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Is that it? Okay, you guys both said Castle in the Sky. Is that, that's not a Ghibli movie, is it? Yeah, everybody's very pretty in this game. And the way that their clothes move is very, very windy. Like, it just looks so nice. All the whooshing. Look at her little bow. Look at her little bow. Wobbling in the wind. Now what do we do? Speak to Ningguang. Didn't we literally just do that? It's a
I
Ghibli
believe
movie?
that
Okay.
You've heard of the Archon War.
Rings a bell?
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost.
Dude, Hairbow has physics. Hairbow is awesome. I thought, in order for me to make, to tell AI in order to make that character, like, I keep trying to make an exact replica of Amber with AI. They don't like Genshin Impact. They don't go looking for Genshin Impact pictures, so it doesn't work. And so I always have to put Bunny Girl, but with ribbons as ears, and it only sometimes works.
In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
You think they would have used ground?
You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust.
You gotta.
It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
I mean, I'm a big fan of long hair. You know, we get the stuff going on there where everything's kind of like, who doesn't like that? I don't know. It's just, it's when you have clothes or you know, fashion or whatever with movement, you know, where things are flowing and things are, you know, I like that better.
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
I feel you, Lagate. I really do. And because when we did the desert one, it got boring because there was no dub. Like, there was no talking. It was just reading. It was really, really boring. So yeah, I can totally see that. But you know what? We're here to listen to the story. So you can attach a bow to your headphones. You can buy aftermarket cat ears for my headphones. That is a thing.
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later.
Is it me?
Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise?
Yes.
Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
I do. I don't know. I'm preferential to long hair. And all the flowy stuff that's going on in Genshin, I'm all about it. Why hide the Exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You no doubt saw.
Yes, I was the one who killed him.
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver
That's
to
the
take
big
the
pot.
initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
It's gonna be those bad guys I can't remember the name of.
What do you think, Traveler?
It's him. I don't know.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
You, Paimon.
Well answered.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Me and Paimon on the same page again.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Show don't tell, right? That's good storytelling. It's dinner time. Let's go.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
So pretty. Let's steal some stuff. Nope. Nope. You don't mind if I light your building on fire, do you? Anything in here to steal? Anything in here to steal? Can I pickpocket you? No. Running around, stealing stuff. Doobie 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 doo doo doo. Alright, and stairs are for suckers. Pretty though. Ooh, look at that. That's really cool. Let's hear it for video games. I wonder if anything in here is breakable. I don't think so. There's not a lot to steal.
Bet you can't keep
Oh
up
well.
with me.
You know, it's funny that you say that because it seems like the way that they save on polygons, right, is that she is a character, but her outfit is very much like just a skin. Like there's not much to most of it. It's just they got a good animation though. I mean, that's the first thing you do when you walk into someone's house, Nico. You start looking around for stuff to steal. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that very much. Bum 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 bum.
Jean will be up.
Be at ease.
I'm
you
hitting
two.
auto and eating some
Make
soup.
yourselves at home if you wish.
It's Snack Girl, she's here to keep the hunger away. It's Snack Girl, I wonder what she'll bring today.
She brought clam chowder soup. Yes, you got to shoot the flame arrows. That's how you do that. Oh, this smells like fish and is extraordinarily hot. I'm gonna hit the auto button and then eat some soup. It's a good thing. See, this is the magic of doing things
I have
virtually.
invited you two here as friends.
You don't have to smell it.
And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Naturally? Is that what I think it is? Ping pong?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
The wall?
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler?
I couldn't care less.
You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that.
That is a lot of fish.
If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Yuck. Gross. That was super not awesome. So, two problems. One, she put it in the fridge 3 days ago. And two, it wasn't quite warm. It was only sort of warm. Funky. Well, between her orthodoxy and your heterodoxy, that one. Got big words.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling.
Plus, she had nice legs.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Sparkly! See? I told you there was
But
something to steal.
after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long
Bye,
passed.
Legate!
If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't
I don't know how to
deny that
spell
Rex
either.
Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liua's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
Agreed. Nobody wants that. I surmise that the Fatui, that's who I was thinking of, has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
That's what I thought. The Fatui. I was trying to say
called for
that.
the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation.
Aren't you smart?
And also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt.
Okay.
With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit.
They sure like words.
As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liua, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liua's administration.
What's interesting about, we talked about the graphics here, but if you look at the way that the characters are kind of designed, they emit light. Like, there are a lot of times where you look at a character, they look like they're glowing from the inside out. I wonder if that's a purposeful thing or it's just a rendering issue.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends.
Yeah.
Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
We're going to talks about her end, covers her butt. Let's go.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right.
They certainly do stand out,
I
though.
like direct people.
And money.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please.
Whoa.
And you may take it with you.
Ooh.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that.
I bet the game doesn't let me pick it.
What should we get?
We're going to ask for this stupid pot.
One of the sheets on that wall.
What?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
No, we're here for the pot thing.
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
No.
Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Really? But there's a shiny right here. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, that's the stuff. Anything else sparkling in this room? I need to steal stuff. All right, fine. Oh, sparkly. Give me. I don't know what this stuff does. Like, I legit have no idea. Like, if I go to my inventory right now and I go to what I just picked up, which is a book of some kind. There we go. The history book on the life of the episcopal ancestor of the Gudendar clan, compiled by Eckhart Gudendar, modern historian of Mondstadt. What do I do with this? I assume somebody wants it. But not me. I love my quotes.
Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious
I can't
spot.
read them, though.
Let's go with that one.
I can't read them. That's the problem. Yeah, let's get the biggest one. That makes sense. Don't get the one with all the information on it. Just get the one with the big red circle.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it.
Yeah, right?
Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Ooh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here.
It's circling like a chunk of the planet. I don't think it's going to work.
Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
Agreed.
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission.
I love it when they just dump all that into a sentence. Like, this piece of paper, which we just came questing for, shows that the Qixing spy, trying to remember what a Qixing is, discovered traces of classified Fatui. Those are the kind of the bad guys on the Sigil of Permission. I don't know what that is either.
Oh, Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot.
Paimon is sus, okay? She is sus as flip. In fact, there's a good undercurrent of people online that think she's the one that took our sister.
But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so?
Yes.
Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Yes.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks
Right?
she's been nothing but good to us.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something.
I'm just along for the ride.
Look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh. Let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Well, they're bad, though. We know that. Jade Chamber Intel Wall. Let's go.
I'll race you there.
Let's go. Let's go up to the Jade Chamber Wall. Whoops. Oops. Ah! Stairs are hard to navigate. Good thing I can fly. We'll take it slow this time. Just take it a moment at a time here.
Looks stunning today. This gives good market insight.
Here we go. Boom. I have to go 995 meters, but I was kind of hoping to jump off this thing. You know what? We're gonna, since we're here and all, before we probably should look around a little bit because there's probably some like stuff. Let's just take a look. You never know where you're gonna find some treasure. I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna fall off. Well, this is underwhelming.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
I'm not gonna lie, that was really a bummer. What about up here? Can I go up here? Nope, there's like a wall. Can't go there, can't go there. Doggone it. Stairs, I don't need stairs when I have wings of amber and flaming of burning air. Darn tootin'. That's what
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
How do I... Come on, I wanna get some stuff. Okay, whatever, we'll just continue on with the story. I'll come back and get stuff later. This will be the last part of our adventure, and then we're gonna raid out. So let's find someone good to raid to. Who should we raid to? Hello? Is it up? Fine. Bye. Ooh, a thing.
These things useful?
Trying to find where I'm supposed to be. That way. Aha! I think. Oh, we're gonna have to fight. Thank you, Carly the doggo. Hello.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
It's time for a flash for shield 2.
waste time.
Get him!
That's not what I was shooting for. Give me the other guy. There we go.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Let's end this quickly.
That guy is a pain because I can't fight him.
Frozen food.
Yeah, that sucks. My clavicle? Stop hitting me with stuff. It's annoying.
No one escapes my sight!
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Let's end this
The
quickly.
Barbarian Bunny!
Wind blade. I must collect myself with the wind.
Wait, I thought you died.
Almost.
This is dumb.
It's nothing.
Frozen food. Cooked food.
Let's not waste time.
These guys are hard. There's just so much.
Quickly.
Ow, doggone it. Okay, you know what? I am not ready for that. We'll come back another time with that. I am not ready for that. Okay, that was good. I'm glad that's where they end. So, hi there, Carly. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, we were just about to end stream. I was going to finish that adventure, and I just got my butt handed to me, which means I need to come back next time after getting a little bit more things, you know, better weapons, better experience. I wasn't ready for that series of enemies, or I just suck. That's possible too. And I'm okay with either one. But I'm glad you guys are here. And I tell you what, we do play. So if you're new here, and I know you are, I play Genshin basically once a week, every Thursday at least. And then if there's something fun that comes out, then I play more Genshin. But we play Breath of the Wild, and then we play some Genshin, and we do some other weird stuff in the middle. Thank you for coming by, and I'm sorry that it kind of sucks whenever you drop in and come watch someone play, and then they just quit immediately. So I feel bad for you, Carly. That's my bad. But I will say that we had a really good stream today. Quiz, it didn't work again? No way. No way. Quiz, I don't know. Why? Let me try this. You go like that. You go like that. And then we'll do it again. There. It forgets. I swear it forgets how the internet works sometimes. It's just it's a goofy thing. Whatever. Let's go. Hi, Quiz. Good to see you. Who's on right now that we can go pester? Got 38 people watching, which God bless you. Thank you for coming and watching and listening. That's a really good day for me. I got chowder on my jacket. Gross. Who can we drop in on? Jade, of course. We got to jump in on Jade. What are we talking about? Not even a question. So, come with me on there. Copy paste. Hit ! Sub raid or ! Raid. You're gonna get something to copy paste on there. We're gonna go drop it on Jade. He's a great streamer, super cool guy. Really, and I mean, he's not just a good streamer. He's a great streamer. Truly a pro. We're gonna be, and then this is my last stream of the week. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of time doing a bunch of work. So thank you for being here. Show up in the Discord. Please check out all my ! Points, like my YouTube channel and all the rest of that stuff. It's always great. Thank you for your help. And you know what, guys? You're the best. You really are. Wait, I went from 38 to 13. Awesome. See you Monday.